Taking care of business, want to move on to the next game. So does Team Excellent, though. I'll not let that phase them too much. So here we are, game number 2. The banning phase initially happening. We had Engineer, Scout, Ophelia, Prisoner being bound out right here. So, again, there's still Ravener, still Devour, even. So now, again, it's going to be interesting. Now, Master of Arms first picked. But we saw this in game 3 against Stay Green, it was, in the Grand Finals, where Lions, the first 2 games, they were able to pick up Ravener after the second set of bans. But in game 3, they were figuring we're kind of talking about that, and clearly they thought the same. Where if we don't pick it up with that third pick, there's a good chance that Stay Green will ban it after what happened in the first 2 games. So I kind of feel like that's already going to be the case here by Excellent. If he is not picked up in these first 3 picks, I find it hard to believe that they're just going to pass up banning the Ravener. Clearly, that's a momentum hero for Lions right now. It is a hero that they love to run, and he's super KG, does a great job of playing it. So I think you could argue even banning that over Devourer at this point, if that's what you think it should come down to. Just simply because of this recent history and what he's been able to do with that hero. So we'll see, though, what Excellent decides here. And as far as the picks go, Wretched Hack, that first pick, that's typical Lions right there. They're going to go with Pebbles in response over on Team Excellent's side. So now back over to Lions. As far as the support, it's not going to be the Engineer this time, of course, if they happen to get that Ravener. But like I said, it seems like Glacius is that other support that they prefer to run with him, if at all possible. So we'll see if maybe that comes out here, amongst other things. As far as other picks go, well, they run more that jungle style once again. You got both Tempest and Keeper and Parasite on the board. There's that Tempest pick. So if you're Team Excellent, you got to go. Ooh, they're going to go Dampier. So interesting here for Lions. Do they go the Keeper here? They do. They are going to go Keeper. So, but that does mean they're more than likely going to be not able to get Ravener. Again, that's not the end of the world for Lions Esports Club, especially if you're able to get Tempest Keeper. But I find it very hard to believe that Team Excellent is not going to ban the Ravener here. They pick up the Dampier, by the way. Obviously, a huge comfort here over themselves, especially for Nox. Just in general, Dampier on the competitive scene and what he's been able to do. So we'll see how that pays off for them. They're going to try to make that work out. That's also information that they're very likely not going to go with jungler themselves. So if you're Lions, you're not really worried about banning, say, that Parasite or something like that. They are going to ban the Warbeast. There's the Devo ban. If Ravener's not banned here, man. If Ravener's not banned here, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to say shame on Team Excellent, because by now you'd figure, especially after, again, in the first game, it's one thing to be like, okay, we'll let you have it. We'll see what happens. Obviously, it did not work out. This game, you got to ban it, right? So Lions thinking about their next ban. Already doing the Warbeast. They're going to go with Lodestone there, so another suicide option. So Excellent's not going to be a snap ban here. Few's going to put some thought into it with this team. We'll see. We'll see. What are they going to throw out with that final ban? It's going to be Pyromancer. Interesting. Unless there's no way they're getting it themselves, especially with that lineup that they have. Bubbles is the final ban. So suicide options are now limited, especially now for Team Excellent. I mean, what do you go? You got Magma still on the board. You got, they're going to go Torturer here. I'm really curious what they're going to find being their suicide. Maybe that Succubus, as we've seen a couple times now. But Lions, they don't even need to go Ravener here. They can wait for the final pick again. There's no way Excellent's picking up Ravener themselves unless they want to run some kind of aggressive trialing, which isn't out of the question. And they go with Ravener on top of that. But, I don't know. Maybe Lions will just go that Ravener pick to be safe at the same time, too, because, again, they could get both Ravener and Glacius here. Seem to be those heroes. They are going to go Glacius first, expecting Excellent not to pick up Ravener. And now Excellent, they need that suicide. Or, with those options, yeah, again, I wouldn't be surprised if they get something for it to maybe run that. I kind of like Succubus here. From them, if that's what they ultimately wanted to do. It seems like in a 1v1 matchup against that Hag, that wouldn't be the worst option in that suicide role. We'll see, though. We'll see what they decide to go with as far as that final pick. Again, it could be more of an aggressive trial, though, and then they'll just need a hero that maybe can stand up against that Keeper short. But would Lions even do that if they expect an aggressive trial lane? Would they send Keeper maybe short themselves instead of suicide? So a lot of questions to be answered here. Rally's being right-clicked. That actually makes a lot of sense, too. Rally's definitely left on the board. You got Pharaoh. Yeah, so I was thinking a little bit outside the box with that suicide option, but they're thinking more conventional here. With either the Rally or the Pharaoh between those two, it seems like they are going to go Pharaoh in the end when it's all said and done. But if I find it hard to believe Lions is not going to pick up anything but Ravener here, or if they're going to pick up Ravener, basically is what I'm getting at. So they're going to put some time off. Again, I'm not exactly sure how much time they actually have left. Unfortunately, my shield's bugged. But, you know, why fix what ain't broken is basically they're on a 4-game winning streak against 3 against Stay Green, 1 now here against Excellent with that hero. They have a great lineup for once again. It fits perfectly. To me, it doesn't seem like there's anything over on the Legion side that screams, oh, no, we can't go Ravener. So, I mean, Pharaoh seems like, sure, he might be decent as in most cases against any melee heroes in general with that Mummy Wall causing some issues. But, yeah, I find it hard to believe. So they're gonna put some suspense here. Are they really not gonna go Ravener? Are we gonna see something else here from Lions? I don't know. We might actually see something else. No, yeah, they're gonna go Ravener. They just wanted to get the suspense going again. I'm not exactly sure how much time was left, but something tells me it was done in like 5 seconds or something. Like, all right, let's go with Ravener. So that is a lineup, and that is a strong one, man. The fact that they were able to last pick Keeper going into the bans with that Tempest already picked up, and then they went Ravener on top of that. So, I mean, that's Team Excellent, though. They're saying, we value the Dampier. We know what you're going to be doing, but we value our Dampier play. We value our Dampier that he's going to be able to take over the game, and we're going to be able to win as a result of that. It is possible, but damn, it is a Lions lineup is scary, man. I think you could even say Lions even outdrafted Team X in here, I think, to an extent. It is just that is a really powerful lineup for Lions, especially with what they're comfortable with. So, Team Excellent, it's going to be a difficult game for them. We'll see. We'll see what they're able to make happen. You see Lion Esports Club off the bat, sending all 5 towards that middle lane. They are known for going more of a unique route, usually, to the opposition jungle. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to pause to start things off here from Lion Esports Club, but 10 seconds. Let the countdown begin. Oh, yeah, about updates, by the way. I know we want to keep an eye on that. Losers bracket looks like those both are still in game number 1 as far as Stay Green versus Internet Gangsters. The bracket is bugged with them because they're actually playing on public servers, so that's why it says double forfeit. Obviously, that wasn't the case. How's TMSR game looking, by the way? TMSR versus Justice League. Oof, that's a close game. Forsaken Archer, huh? DCX going with the FA carry. Interesting. That game 1, Stay Green versus IG. Let's see. Is this the game?
Hellborn wins.
That was game. That must have been game 2. Wow, IG. So okay. So that must have been game 2. So this must have been game 1.
Wins.
Wait, it's over. It's over. Is that Drunken Master? Wow. Am I mistaken on this, or did IG take out SG 2-0? They haven't seen any back. They made the succubus themselves. What is up with that? Drunken Master, 2 games in a row. Interesting. Is that a suicide Drunken? Yeah, I mean, Xebe's playing it. Wow. Internet Gangsters. How about that? 2-0 over Stay Green. It looks like Stay Green got prisoner the second game even. Not able to pull off with it. How about that? Now, I will say I got the chance to talk to Chessie earlier today. I was actually seeing if he wanted to co-cast earlier today, but he said he was actually really sick. So I'm not going to sit here and take anything away from IG, but you know, I wonder if that has something to do with it. But oh my God, IG 2-0 over Stay Green. That is a huge result right there. Internet Gangsters, the only other team to defeat Stay Green outside of Lion Esports Club now in HoN Tour Season 2 at least. And for, you know, overall for a long time. Oh my God, what have we seen here too? What is going on right now? The competitive scene is exploding. We're seeing a Congo attempt, kinda right here. No. Oh geez, yeah, they actually fall back very quickly. They got some information right there. They knew something was up. Oh no, I don't know if they actually spotted them or not, but they knew they felt something was up. Oh, Wretched Hat gonna be cut out. She gets a flash of darkness. Can she get it off in time? No, she cannot. Nox gets the bloodlust kill. Of all heroes, that's the one you really don't want to get it on, but that happens. And Nox gets the Bloodlust kill, so Wretched Hag roaming in the jungle by herself. You know, you could argue that you were probably better off being very safe there, going around in the lanes in your base, but Wretched Hag wanted to rush up there, and that ended up costing Fuzi his life, so that is a big start. What was an interesting start with a Conquer kind of attempt from Lions. They quickly backed off, though, and Excellent able to get a Bloodlust kill in the end. So interesting stuff to start off this game. We got Ravener Glacius here in the middle lane going up against the Master Pebbles. Torture heading towards top. Is this what is going on, actually? No, he's just placing a ward. No ward on him. I'm not sure what Torture is doing. They're just going to solo a Dampier bottom, it looks like. You got Keeper the Forest, of course, doing the creep pull. Torture, if anything, is trying to set up a gank. I don't know if they saw him, actually, so this could work out. No, not just roaming around. Not sure where Pew is expecting to end up. If anything, he might be looking to harass Tempest. I guess it is a case. He's really not going to be doing much at the bottom lane, so trying to make the best use of his time right here. He is going to stack this camp, actually. Interesting. Well, he's going to stack it to make it more difficult for Tempest would be my guess, but at the same time, a Vulture, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that's the logic right there. If anything, they can quickly do it themselves, but so yeah, maybe he's making it so it's a little bit more difficult for Tempest to easily do in that jungle. Wow, yeah, stay green. Losing 2-0 against IG. Drunken Master, huh? How about that? Drunken Master got that change with that passive. His drink, he no longer has to actually drink. He's always been a pretty damn strong hero. We saw him in the scene when he first broke out in a lot of cases. Then he took some nerfs and, eventually died off. But it seems like IG has found the power of Drunken Master once again. He dishes out a lot of physical damage, man. It's good to see innovation at its finest. That's clearly how you beat Stay Green. Alliance does it with the Ravener. Last week in the Grand Finals, Ravener, Kraken, Jerizaiah. You got IG doing it with Drunken Master right there. And even Succubus to an extent, you can say. That's definitely pretty unique. Right here, just over 2 minutes in. As far as things starting this game, you got, looks like, Super KG here, 11-3 start compared to Master of Arms, who's, what am I saying? Pebbles, excuse me. Who's 11-1, so pretty back and forth here, actually, so far in this middle matchup. Keeper the Forest playing a lot of damage here to Dampier, but Dampier using that Terror of his. Now, so the choice to send Torture up here to the top lane, they're making this a kind of an awkward 2v1 lane, but at the same time, it's not off the wall by any means. This is going to open up some farm for Pharaoh, some decent levels, and it's trying to box out Wretched Hag. So they figure, Dampier, he's going to have a fine time at the bottom lane. Torture not going to be able to do a whole lot anyways in terms of great harassment against Keeper the Forest. So I don't know, though. I kind of feel like, well, yeah, if you do get dust, you could be setting up a kill on Keeper the Forest, perhaps, but they are choosing to just go a little more unique here. And more so concerning themselves with locking down Wretched Hag than guaranteeing an absolute farm on Dampier and trying to box out Keeper the Forest. So you can see the logic there. Will this pay off in the end, though, is the question. Again, Dampier is working off that Bloodlust kill, so maybe that has a bit to do with it. Wow, top lane gets low, but it's going to come at a cost, though. Tempest going to come in. Pharaoh's going to end up falling. And Torture is going to have to run away. So they try to dive onto Wretched Hag right there. Not able to do enough for the kill. And Fuzi actually gets credit for the kill in the end on the Bassets. That's adding insult to injury right there. Good start for them. Dampier boots early Blood Chalice. 360 gold per minute. Going to pick up that apprentice rope here, so Steam Boots on the way. This hero is just so rinse and repeat as far as Dampier. It's other than the RPTM guys as yesterday. You pretty much see the exact same thing on this hero as far as the build and where he's placed and what he does to progress in the game, basically. So Definitely a very cycle hero. He's going to play extra aggressive here against Keeper. Now, if Keeper manages to hit level 6 in this process, this could be a little bit dangerous for Dampier, especially with some TP support, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And Dampier falls back before anything too risky takes place. Oh, Ravener middle lane. There's the collapse. Pebbles running in on top of the charge shot. The Chuck going to counter. Ravener in trouble. Ball lightning. He stuns back in, but again, you know, I talked about that in the State Green series. We saw that a couple times for Super KG. That was one of those cases where I really think he had a much better shot of surviving if he didn't actually port back in right there. I mean, he basically ported into death. He ported into the acid. There was no way he was going to live if he ported back in, or if he did not port, he might have at least had a little bit of a chance. But, you know, clearly he didn't have, or clearly he makes that decision, and it ends up costing him right there as he falls in the process. So, you know, a little bit of a misplay coming out from Ravener, no doubt. And I say misplay, but in the end, he would have very likely still died. So it's not the absolute biggest deal in the world by any means, but no, we'll see. Bottom lane, Dampier, but good job at the same time by xCet, of course. Brodex getting another assist for that. Meanwhile, top lane, Torture is able to get the Invis rune here. Bottom lane going back to it. It looks like Dampier is able to take out Jonas and Fan, so caught him sleeping a little bit right there. Combos him down with the consume and everything else. And now he's going to be pushing this bottom tower. He only has 2 charges even so far. But one more consume and he's going to be at that 3rd charge, amplifying that much damage. That damage, that much more even. You see Torturer. He's going to sit on top of Tempest right here. Just kind of scout him out, see where he goes. Maybe eventually get that support, but Torture has the Invis rune only for 16 more seconds. If anything, going to steal. Oh, there we go. Wrath of the Pharaoh going to initiate. Tempest in trouble. Has his Elemental Void. No, not enough mana for it. He's going to put the stun on to Torture, try to get a counter kill with the Elementals. He will get a counter kill. Tempest is probably going to end up falling in the process, but it ends up being a 1-for-1. However, now Basses, he hung around a little bit too long. And you see Ravener coming in with Glacius. Easy ball lightning, Tundra Blast to use, and Super KGE will take that kill. So, yeah, Team xCet right there. That definitely came at a big cost. You had Pharaoh and Torture combining for a kill on the Tempest, but it took them a little bit longer than they wanted it, and that gave time to Lions to be able to respond, of course. So before you know it, it's a 2-for-1 exchange in their favor. Lions, that is. Super KG now, even after that death, is farming about 293 gold per minute here. Hag and a TP. Looks like maybe, I'm not sure where. Tempest in the meantime finds Torture actually. Dampier. He's coming in trying to save him, but actually gets rooted down. Oh, the Elemental Void just out of range. He was hoping Dampier would stick around a little bit longer, but the Elemental Void not able to connect, and Dampier does live. That's a big miss. That would have definitely been a kill. I mean, especially with Wretched Hag being there. Would have been close at that, but he is able to avoid it, so big whiff right there coming out, unfortunately, by Hanskin. And Nox will live, despite his teammate getting picked off. Got Ravener and Glacius right here. Middle lane. They might be in some trouble. Master of Arms is going to be coming in with his teammates right here. Pharaoh is going to initiate as well. Yes, he is. That guarantees he had a haste and balled it up, so he needed to be pretty careful right there. And he makes sure to lock him down long enough to get the kill. So well executed there by Team xCet. Super KGE, he is being addressed, that's for sure. clearly causing issues here for Lion Esports Club. So Team xCet's strategy most certainly working out so far. As far as earlier on in this game. Dampier into the 1,000 gold saved up. He's going to once again the consume, and oh my god, the burst damage. It just continues to just really surprise you almost. I mean, Jonas fan, I think it's surprising him even. I think it's safe to say that's now twice. He's getting picked off here by this Dampier. It just charges in. That's it sets up another easy kill. So Keeper the Forest gets taken out. You do see Ravener porting down here, but obviously not going to be able to do much else here. Ravener. Oh, he has a haste rune still. He's going to use it. He might be in some trouble still. Actually, he's going to ball lightning. Is he going to pour back in? He pours back in. Super KG going man mode. He's going to set up for Bat Blast from Wretched Hag. Torture dropping low. But Dampier's just life-stealing way too much right there. He's going to be fine in the process. Deep in the Master's Call to Torture. Not going to survive. Vampiric Flight. Dampier wants to live, damn it. But Dampier's not going to live in the end. And Dampier is going to fall to the hands right there of Lion Esports Club. So Lion Esports Club doing some good movement right there and able to set up a kill in the process onto him. That was some ballsy play coming out by Super KGE as he was able to pick up the kill or help set up the kill at least onto both Torture and eventually Dampier. Ballsy play, but baited them long enough to get his teammates to come in. Good teamwork once again coming out from Lion Esports Club. So now a little bit of a bottom push coming in here as you got Keeper, Hag, and Glacius comboing together to push the tower. Middle lane. Tempest Invis. He doesn't have Elemental Void just yet for another 15 seconds. Roam around the jungle right here. Will he be able to catch Torture and Master of Arms? They're going to do the stacking thing. Ravener, though, is going to be spotted. They're collapsing to the bottom lane, though. Oh, they're setting up. Look at the smoke gang coming out right here. Dampier going to be locked down. Ball lightning going to be perfect right there from Super KGE. Dampier is going to try to live. The stun's just too powerful, though. He falls. No TP support coming in whatsoever. They only had the one on Pharaoh, so it wouldn't have really mattered in that case. But that was just a big collapse by Lions. They get the easy hero kill. This tower is going to fall. And this is a huge bit of momentum. Team Excellent had a pretty solid start this game, but it is starting to take off now for Lion Esports Club. Once again, the ball landing going to miss right there. Doesn't matter, though. Torture gets picked off. He was trying to go for a counter kill on Wretched Hag. Not able to do so, however. And now they're just going to steal the stacks. So that that just really sucks for Team Excellent. They went through all that effort of stacking these camps right here for Dampier, as he should. He was off to a pretty good start, but now Nox's farm dipping down to about 310 gold per minute. You do see Pharaoh finding himself completely out of position. He's going to route the Pharaoh into Glacius, stops the Glacial Downpour at least, but not much else. Bassets is going to be picked off. Goes down right there. Massacre. And it is indeed a massacre coming out right now for Lion Esports Club. Just the momentum in this game has just completely changed. Completely changed in the favor of Lion Esports Club. Holy crap. You got Ravener right here. He's just continuing to clean up the jungle, so Team Excellent, they need to be careful not to let this snowball against them. Now, Brodex, just like last game, he's not having as tremendous of a game this game as he did last game, but he does have 1,600 gold saved up. Portal Key is coming along. So that's going to be good there. 1,600 more gold saved up on Wretched Hag. He actually buys his Neophyte's book, so on his way now to that Light Brand himself. He's actually farming 370 gold per minute this Fuzi, so it's been a hell of a farming game. And just as a team, look at those 4 players right there. 314 is the lowest on Keeper. And it goes all the way up to 365. Jeez.
The Legion takes down a Hellborn Tower.
Bottom tower, Dampier is able to push it in, take it out right there. So at least Team Excellent gets a little bit of a momentum back right there. Lions not putting the resources into defending it. Wretched Hag, they are really taking advantage of this Nature's Veil with the Invis especially. I mean, obviously, really most teams do with Keeper the Forest, but we saw that gank at the bottom lane. That was a lot of that was just the Nature's Veil setting up to gank. You see right here, Wretched Hag just sitting there with the Invis, making it seem like Keeper's just pushing by himself, trying to bait something out, see if they can make it happen.
Denied.
But doesn't look like that's going to be the case right now. He's just going to continue to push it back, though, get some farm up here. Wretched Hag kind of still just sitting here, so Fuzi, I don't know if this is the best use of the time in the end. He's been sitting there for a while, and in the end, he is going to just group up with Keeper and maybe look to push the lane. No, he's kind of going around right here. Going to jump to the observatory, see if maybe he can catch anybody in the flank. Oh, he was spotted right there by the Tormented Soul, so Pharaoh knows what's up, but he didn't see Ravener, actually. Ravener coming in, the ball lightning connects, and Bassets is just going to get exploded on. Double damage run. He does stall it for a little bit right there with the Wrath of the Pharaoh, but not enough. Brodex 5 level heal supports in. That was not good timing. In comes the Root. Sonar Stream going to be used. He's trying to get away. He says, get off me. Not going to happen. Then the auto attack's too strong, and Pebbles goes down. all in good nature, wanted to help save his teammate. Little did he know, Keeper of the Forest was ready to lock him down with that ultimate right there.
The Hellborn takes down a Legion tower.
Easy tower kill in their favor. And Lions is now looking at a 5,000 gold lead, a 7,800 experience lead. They are going to keep the push going. Top lane, secondary tower, it is dropping quickly. You see Wretched Hag blinking in. Bat Blast going to go off right there. Torture dropping. She gets it deep for the Master's Call, but matter of auto attacks, finally enough damage to pick him off. Wretched Hag standing her ground. She stuck around a little bit longer, might have got counter jumped on actually, but does get the kill and gets the hell on out of there. So it's again excellent. Went from having actually a lot of momentum themselves early on. Things were actually looking pretty good. Dampier had a decent start. Super KG wasn't getting much, but it just started. It just started for Lions. They clicked together. All of a sudden they're roaming around the map as a team, getting ganks left and right. And what? There's no way. He doesn't have that much farm. Doing it at 76 gold per minute for Super KG. He right-clicked a Frost skull right there. He does finish the Ice Brand. So maybe a little bit inside of that's what he's eventually going to be going for, but just getting the Ice Brand right here, as he usually does. And likes to follow that up with the Portal Key. Speaking of other item pickups, you got Keeper of the Forest, Ghost March's Ring of Sorcery sitting on 2,300 gold. Ball Lightning coming out. It's going to miss Torture. It might not matter in the end, though. Yep, he's going to get trapped. He got surrounded right there. The movement by Lion Esports Club just keeping up. And you just see all three lanes continuing to be pushed in favor of Lions here. You got Wretched Hag. He's going to run into Dampier, but he just blinks away. Before Dampier is able to make anything effective happen there. They're going to go in the middle lane. They will catch Torture with that Ball Lightning. They jump first, though. On to Tempest, get him. Kill. Root comes out. Dampier dropping quickly. Deep in the Master's Call going to be used, though. Can they finish off Dampier? In comes Ravener. The Stormblaze do more than enough damage to secure the kill on him. Electrical feedback is up. His teammate, though, falls on Wretched Hag. And actually, Lions is going to be the one running away. So better initiation coming out from Excellent. Will it work out in the end? Is he going to portrait that? Yes, he is. Man mode, Super KGE. He gets blast shot away, though. They are going to finish off Torture in the process. But Pebbles does live, and that's going to be the end of the casualties there. You see, it ends up being a 2 for 2. So Lions, I still think, pretty happy with that exchange overall. They got Dampier killed once again. And we got Ravener here. He's still looking for another opportunity to jump right here, but not going to find it just yet, as Team Excellent playing a little bit too passive here. So Helm of the Black Legion just finished on Pharaoh. He is just trying to bulk up here the best that he can. Again, he got that Death Yor and Nox, so he's still trying to finish that Grimoire. Usually by now you would have it, but that just goes to show you how this game has not been going the Dampier typical way. He still needs a bit more gold, too. Just keep those jungles stacked. You see Pebbles, I believe he attempted to do that there, but just a little bit too late. Oh, and actually, Ravener's now hunting once again. He has an Invis rune. He's going to look for a kill. The map control. You look at the ward situation, too. Very aggressive wards coming out here from Lions as expected. As far as for Team Excellent currently, I mean, they got a Rev ward here in the middle. Their current ward situation is not the best as they really don't have anything out. And that could mean some dangerous things. Pebbles actually going to jump a free Glacius right here, who was just simply attacking from the river. Not sure what that was about. Sitting in the river, just baiting out right there, and, well, no response coming out. Keeper does have that Portal Key, by the way. Are they going over to Conqueror? Might be thinking about it. This ward assault was just placed by Pew, so they have that vision, but the Rev ward nearby, and they're going to counter ward that immediately. And that's unfortunate for Team Excellent right there. Had some decent vision, only to be taken away pretty much right away. Wretched Hag, Ravener, Tempest all pushing now in this middle lane. Tower is going to be heavily pressured. They're going to jump in the background, actually. Master of Arms going to be cut out. He gets the Master's Call out. The Stormblade doing a lot of damage. Not enough over the kill. Ravener will have to fall back before committing too much, or will they? Root coming out of the background. They deny right there on a Master of Arms. And now Cooper the Force, though, he's in a horrible spot. They have a Rev Ward down, so Nature's Veil doing nothing. He is going to end up falling. But look at Super KD. The ball's on him. He goes back in right here. Pebble's going to be jumped on. Stalagmite's the Sunrise. He says, get off me with a chuck. And he will be fine. In the meantime, Pharaoh responding with his initiation. Oh, the Hellfire going to cancel the Tempest Ultimate immediately. And it's going to be a very risky decision against the Pharaoh right there, and that's why. He ends up going down. Dampier does fall out. Ravender goes back in. He gets another kill on a Pharaoh. So even with that that stopped Tempest Ultimate, it didn't matter. Ravender was able to clean up with his teammates. And once again, they come out on top of the exchange. So I don't know if the Grimoire was purchased before that death. I want to say it kind of was. I didn't see it necessarily, but you see the gold currently on Dampier, so I believe he might have bought the Grimoire, at least before he died. Which is good, but obviously something to keep in mind there. Since we are now approaching 21 minutes, so yeah, very late to Grimoire. That would be picked up by Dampier if that is the case. Still better late than never, though. So this could be one of those games where we start to see Ravender kind of what item build Super KG really prefers to go for, as far as after the mid-game stage even. Could be, but also can be. I mean, it might not be. I mean, again, if Lions just keeps up the momentum once again, then before you know it, it could be a victory for them. But excellent. It seems like at least they're doing enough to hang in there and not have it be over too much to handle. So Wretched Hag, though, she's actually going to be going to the Shrunken Head here to follow. Just too important against this Dampier and this Legion team in general. Really wants that Shrunken Head, so not going to be going to the straight Grimoire. Instead, going the Shrunken. Understandable there. Yeah, there's the Grimoire finish. So he actually didn't even have it. He only had the Blessed Orb. He just purchases it right there. So about a 22-minute Grimoire by the time he gets it here. And a lot later than he wants. But, hey, he has it now. He's level 15, so close to those. In fact, there you go. Hits level 16. So he is dishing out a lot of damage. But he is still very, very squishy with that said. Middle lane, easy tower push for Lions. Not much Excellent could have done to defend that. Probably the better choice to just let it go. You see Dampier, he needs to be careful not to push up too far. Both teams have a Ward of Sight right here, but Congo is going to be tempted. This Ward of Sight, though, should have given Excellent plenty of information. As you see, they're going to spot it with the 20-minute soul. So that's probably going to foil the plan for Lions. If anything, they're just baiting out Excellent. I'd be surprised to see them initiate first again the Portal Key on Keeper. Hanskin, the ultimate's not up for 30 more seconds. The Elemental Void, that is. So got to keep that in mind here. Oh, Ravenous going to jump in first. So Pew's going to explode right there. Babylon's coming out. Dampier's dropping. Dampier's going to fall before he does a thing. The root just locked him down. The follow-up damage too much. Cooper the Force in the background, boxing out the teammates. But Dampier just exploded right there. This is going to be an absolutely free Conqueror now after the fact. Oh, geez, that initiation, that's going to do it. Yeah, Team Excellent just can't handle it. Lion Esports Club, they're going to take game 2. And that means they are going to take the series as well. You see Tempest even using the Elemental Void right there. It's going to have a troll.
Rage quit.
It'd be funny if they don't. Nox has already left. Yeah, so we can see about actually not even happening just yet. But clearly, Team Excellent, yeah, they're going to be throwing in the towel. So that is going to do it right there. Lion Esports Club.